Oh, hey. How's it going? Hi, Jess. Hi, Alex. Hi, Leah. Hi, Bee. Nice to see you. Come on in, everybody. Woohoo. Nice. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Welcome to Friday. Rainy Friday. It's all good. Plants are loving life right now. And so am I. How are you feeling? Everybody good? That's good. Let's find our way up to a nice tall seat. Take your hands towards your thighs or to your knees, wherever they can rest, and close your eyes. What are you working on today? Take a moment to discern what it is that you need to work on, what is really prevalent, what is really heightened. Maybe there's nothing brimming at the surface, maybe there's nothing bubbling away there. Maybe you just really want to move. Perfect reason to be here. But if there is something, let it land. And it could be right in the belly. It is for me today. Little butterflies with razor wings. But it's all good stuff. Stuff that needs to be told, stuff that needs to be said, needs to be spoken. So what is your truth for you today? Dive in there. Seek it out. Have the courage to ask the questions. Take one more breath in. And one more breath out. Gather the hands to the heart, palm to palm. We'll open our practice today with the sound of 3 ohms. Take a breath in. When you're ready, find your way into downward facing dog, please. We'll come into our first down dog of the day. Set up the hands, the foundation for the shape. And set your sitting bones up nice and high. And for this first downward facing dog, find a little bend into the knees, a little buoyancy through the body. And you can shift the weight a little side to side, over to your right, over to your left. Find a little buoyancy through the legs and the torso. And then settle yourself back in. Spread through the sitting bones super wide as you send your tailbone up nice and high. Keep the left leg bent, send the right heel down to the floor. Shape up the head. You may be holding on to tension at the base of the skull and the neck and the tongue. Stretch it out. And then switch sides. Bend into your right knee. Send your left heel down. And then do it again. Bend into your left. Send the right heel down. Okay. And then bend into your right. Send the left heel down. Spread through your toes. And then bend into both knees, send that tailbone up, navel draws in, take a breath in. And exhale, send both heels down to the floor. Straighten out your legs as much as they're willing to go. Powerful legs, powerful feet.
And then when you're ready, shift the body forward, high plank, shoulders over the wrists. Exhale, hips up and back, bent leg, downward dog. Find a couple little bounces there. Do it again, shift the body forward, catapulting yourself forward. And then doosh, take it back, bend the knees. And then we'll do that one more time. Inhale, forward, heart forward, crown forward, leg super strong. And then exhale, doosh, take it back. Inhale, come forward, and then lower the knees down to the floor. Drop your belly, lift your heart, lift your tail. And then exhale back into child's pose. Do that again. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the heart, lift the tail. And then exhale, round, take it back, child's pose. Do that one more time. Drag the heart forward, collarbones are wide. And then really push and round back to child. Walk your hands all the way over to the right. Come high up into the fingertips. Push into the left fingertips. Draw the left hip back and down towards that left heel. And then walk yourself all the way over to the left. Breathing into the right side of the body. Back to center. Plant the palms, downward facing. Bent legs, or you can straighten them out. Be careful of what your ego is telling you to do, and listen to what your body is asking for. That's it. When you're ready, walk your hands back towards your feet, please. Come into a standing forward fold. Grab a hold of the elbows, ragdoll it out. Shake it out. Bounce it out. Love giving these little bounces in the body. Finding a little bit more mobility in the body. Trying to take the stiffness out of the practice. Yes. There's a time and a place for strength. And there's a time and a place for stiff and strong. But there's also lots of space here for movement, for flow. That's it. Release your elbows and slowly roll yourself all the way up. Push into the feet. Crown of the head reaches. Shoulders roll away from the ears. Heart lifts. Palms forward. Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, sweep the arms high to the sky. And then exhale to bow. Halfway lift, inhale. And then walk it out to plank, please. Take your time. Nice long plank. Hug your tailbone back. Knit the ribs, the low ribs in toward each other. And then exhale, lower all the way down to the floor. Slide the hands off the mat, tap the fingertips. And inhale for 3 little cobras. Lift the heart. Oh, that feels good. And exhale to lower. And 2 more times. Inhale, roll the shoulders up the ears. Spread through the collarbones. And exhale to lower. And we'll do that one more time. Push into the tops of the feet. The pubic bone. Stretch out the belly. And then exhale to lower. Slide the hands underneath the shoulders. Push the floor away. Find plank. Hips up and back. Down dog. And you can pedal and sway and shift and move. And do all the things that make your body feel good. More of that, please. More of what feels good. Less of what doesn't feel good. When you're ready, shift the body forward. Shoulders over the wrists. And then exhale. Oof, take it back. Down dog. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale. Forward. What is your truth today? And then exhale. Take it up and back. Dog. One more. Inhale. Reach it forward. Shoulders over the wrists. And then exhale. Take it all the way up and back. Down dog. Take a breath in. And then exhale. Walk the hands back towards your feet, please. Slide the hands up to the shins this time. Get nice and long. And exhale to fold. A couple bounces. And then when you're ready, reach the body all the way up. Root to ride. And then exhale. Hands snuggle back into your heart. Inhale, sweep the arms high to the sky. And then exhale, we bow. Inhale, lengthen long spine. And then walk it out to plank. Look at inchworm. Shoulders over the wrists, nice and long. Knit the low ribs in. Take a breath here. And then exhale, lower all the way down to the earth. Hands come off the mat. Feel like that cobra snake with the elbows nice and high. Lift the heart. And then exhale to lower. You can wiggle it down there too. Inhale all the way up. And then exhale, let go. One more. Inhale. How can you find a little bit more ability for the shoulders, for the neck? And then exhale to melt. Slide the hands underneath the shoulders, tuck your toes, press it back to plank, and then lift your hips. Up and back, down dog. Straight leg or bent leg, up to you. Still or moving around here, up to you. When you're ready, bend your knees and then walk or hop forward. Inhale, lengthen long spine. And exhale to fold. Inhale all the way to stand. Reach up, rise up. And then exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, sweep the arms high. And exhale, we bow. Halfway lift, inhale. Plant the palms, hop or step back, chaturanga or to the floor. And you find your back bend, lift the heart, upward or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. And take the right leg up and back, inhale. Bend the knee and find some big hip movements here. Greasing that right hip. Allowing the body to meet the breath to meet the body. And then take it into the other direction. Watch that left shoulder. Try to lift up through that left armpit. One more breath. And then slide the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Left hand stays down, right arm rises. Reach up through the right fingertips. Breathing in, take one more breath. Exhale, right hand comes down, step back, downward facing. That's it. Inhale, left leg rises. Bend the knee, stack the hip. And find your big circles in the sky. Make sure you have enough prana, enough breath to support it. Pushing down into both hands. Notice if one elbow is bent. Hug the elbows toward the midline. Right in toward your face. And then lift that left knee up high. Beautiful. One more breath. Step it to the outside of the left hand, right hand down. Left arm rises. Make it feel good. More of that. Yes, you might even find some wrist circles in the sky. Lifting the heart. Lots of length for the head. Take one more breath. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Beautifully done. Inhale, shift the body forward to high plank. Shoulders over the ribs. Exhale, hips up and back. Down dog. Two more, please. Inhale, shift the body forward. And then back to downward dog. One more. Then back to downward facing. Let's bend the knees, look forward. Hop or walk to the front of the mat. Lengthen. Let go. Inhale all the way up. And exhale. Ooh, hands to heart. Close your eyes. Widen through your collarbones. Roll the tips of your shoulders, the head of the shoulders, all the way down the back. Hands stay at the heart center. Take a breath in. And a big breath out. Inhale, sweep the arms high. And exhale to bow. Halfway lift, inhale. Plant the palms, hop or step back. Find your flow, your back bend. And Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing. We'll take the right leg up and back, inhale, step the right foot through, lower the left knee down. Walk the hands all the way over to the top left corner of the mat and find some hip circles. Moving the body around. Full body Friday, yes. So feeling everything from the sole of the right foot and all the way up into the hip, into the back of the knee, into the shoulders. That's right. Walk yourself back. Inside that right foot, left hand down. Lift the left knee up as you reach the right arm high to the sky. When you're ready, come onto the edges of the feet. Walk that right foot halfway down your mat. Take a breath in. And then exhale, dip that left hip. Reach the hand toward the back of the mat. And we'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, lift. And then exhale to lower. One more. Inhale to lift. Push the hips up. And then exhale to lower. Beautiful. One more breath in. And then exhale, right hand comes down, step back, downward facing. Pedal it out. Or find stillness, really up to you. Whatever's in your lexicon of feeling good, let that shine through today. That's it. When you're ready, take the right leg up and back, inhale. Or left leg up and back, sorry, inhale. Step the left foot through, right knee down. And then walk yourself all the way over top right corner of the mat. Stay high up onto the fingertips. Move your body. Yes, get curious about your body. Side to side, forward and back. There is no right, there is no wrong, there just is. Collarbones stay nice and wide. Let there be no rules here. Give yourself a smile. Stick out your tongue. One more breath. And then walk yourself back inside your left foot. Right hand down. Right knee rises as you lift your left arm up. That's it. Beautiful. Draw that left hip back and down. And then start to come onto the edges of the feet. Walk the left foot halfway down. Hug that right hand down into the floor. Take a breath in. And then exhale, dip the hip. Reach the left hand back. Inhale, push, lift up, reach the left arm up and over the ear, and then do it twice more. That's it. The exhale will lower. And we'll take that one more time. Inhale, push and lift. And then exhale to lower. Oh, stretching out that right hip. Yeah, take one more breath. And then take it down, downward facing. Woo. Inhale, shift the body forward, high plank. And come back to down dog or take a flow. Chaturanga or to the floor. Your back bend and then back into downward facing dog. Shake it out. Roll your eyeballs around. Oh, it feels really good to stretch out the face. To make funny faces, to make funny noises. Let it all be part of the practice. Be willing to look weird, to sound weird. Take one more breath in. Bend your knees, look forward. Hover walk to the front of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Collarbones wide. And exhale to bow. Take the hands up by your sacrum. Interlace your fingers. And then reach the shoulders towards your ears. Press the hands toward the floor. Out in front of you. That's it. Bow in. Take the right shoulder to the middle of the mat. Gaze toward the left shoulder. And then take it to the opposite. Left shoulder to the middle of the mat. Gaze to the right shoulder. Come back to center. Reach the arms up and over just a little bit more. Take one more breath. And then release them to Utkatasana, chair pose. Reach the arms up. See if you have just a little bit more mobility in those shoulders. Sit down a little bit lower. Take one more breath. And then rise to stand. Hands to heart. We close. We find our way back to our middle. What feels good. Take a breath in. And a big old breath out. When you're ready, sit back. Utkatasana. Take a breath here. And then exhale, deep bow. Let it go. 2 more like that. Inhale, sit right back into your chair. And then exhale, let that go. Lots of movement here. 1 more. Inhale, sit back, find your chair. Fingertips are alive. And then exhale, let it go. Shake it out. Inhale, sit back, find chair, Utkatasana. And then exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Halfway lift, inhale. Plank Chaturanga, exhale. Urdhva. Adho. Take the right leg up and back, inhale. Bend the knee, circle it out. Yes, 3 into one direction. 3 into the opposite direction. And then lift that right knee up high. Spread through the toes. Press that right heel towards your left buttock. Now straighten out that right leg. Point the toes straight up towards the sky. Take a breath in. Exhale, knee to the nose. all the way up and back, straight up and back. Cross it over, knee, left elbow. Watch it as it goes. Inhale, up and back, straight back behind you. Knee to the right elbow, add that push up. You got it. Power through. Inhale, up and back. And then step the right foot in between the hands and come all the way up into your crescent warrior. And find a little bounce. Letting go of maybe whatever you're holding through the shoulder girdle. Fingertips are alive. Finding that bounce in the legs, that left hip flexor, getting a little bit more breath here with that bounce. And then when you're ready, press into that left heel. Come high up into the ball of that left foot. Press into the right foot. Take a breath in. And then exhale, just reach yourself forward. Holding a little imaginary ball in front of your head. Take one more breath. And then press into that right foot. Come into warrior three. Kick into that left heel or point through the left toe. One more breath. And then when you are ready, bend into that right knee and let that left foot hover for three. For two, and on the one, let the left foot land. Lift the heart up, big, huge smile. And then exhale, hands to the earth, slide the right foot back, plank. Your choice, just flow, or to come straight back into downward facing dog. We always have choice. Don't let any teacher ever tell you you have to do something. That is not your teacher. We have choices every time we roll up the mat. We choose to roll up the mat. So what is your truth? And do you have the strength and that resiliency to listen to that, to honor that? Take one more breath in. Sigh it out, let it go. Left leg rises, inhale. Bend the knee, stack the hip, and again, 3 circles, one direction. Getting all up into that tightness. And then the other direction. Spread through the fingers. That index finger knuckle is rooting to the earth. And then lift that left knee up, left heel. Press it towards the right buttock. Try not to let that left armpit shine up towards the sky. Keep squaring it off. And then straighten out that left leg. Take the toes straight up towards the sky. Breath in. Exhale, knee to the nose. Up and back. Cross it to your right elbow. Watch it. There it is. There we go. All the way up and back. To the left elbow. Power push up. Inhale up and back. Take a breath in. Bend the knee, stack the hip. And then slide that left foot. Light as a feather. In between the hands. All the way up into your crescent. Woo! Find your balance. And find your pulse. Letting go of whatever's not needed. It doesn't have to look like mine. It could be whatever you need to let go of. That's it. That's it. Feeling into that right hip flexor. My hip flexors are incredibly tight. And press into that right heel. Both sides of that right heel long. Left foot anchored to the earth. Take a breath in. And then exhale. Core line engaged. Draw the navel in. Reach yourself forward. That's it. Take one more breath. And then stand into that left foot. Reach up through that right. One side's probably feeling a little weaker, a little stronger. Point or flex into that right foot. Take one more breath. And then bend into your left knee. Let the right foot barely touch. Take a breath here. And then bring it on down. Woo! Open it right up. Lift the heart. And then take it back. Downward facing dog. Cycle through a flow, your choice. What is needed, what is not. What is ego, and what just damn well feels good. More of that, more of that. So much more of that, please. When you're ready, child's pose. Hit the knees down, big toes touch. And breathe. Pushing down into the fingertips, drawing the hips back into the heels. And notice there could be little wiggles here, little movements here. Again, doesn't have to be still. When you're ready, reach yourself into cow pose. Drop the belly, lift the heart. And then exhale, round back into child. So we're keeping this very active, engaged. Do it again. Inhale, cow, drop the belly with the heart. And then exhale, round and push. One more. Inhale. Take it back. Exhale. When you're ready, inhale, come forward. Draw your knees together. Tuck your toes under and walk yourself back towards your heels. Inhale, sweep both arms high to the sky. Exhale, take the hands back behind you. Interlace your fingers. Reach the hands toward the heels of the heart. Slide your hand bind over to your right hip. Take a breath in. And then exhale, draw your left ear to your left shoulder. Back to center, arms down, lift the heart. Hand bind over to your left, drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Come back to center, arms down, press the arms away. Take the right hip, the hands to the right hip, left ear, left shoulder. Come high up onto the knees and step your left foot through. Left foot through. Breathing in. Bend into that left knee just a little bit more. Ooh, that feels good. And then reach the hands down. And let your index fingers escape and come into Kali Mudra, reaching the fingertips, the index finger down towards the earth. Lifting the low belly in, take one more breath. And then release it, sweep both arms high to the sky. Slide that right hand down towards that right leg. Reach the left arm all the way up, lifting the heart up. One more breath. And then when you're ready, bring both hands down to the floor. Slide the left foot back, plank. Take a breath in, side plank. Come onto the outside of the left foot. Right foot comes to greet the left, reaching that right arm up. There could be some movement here in the right arm. You can reach the right arm up and over. You can lift the right leg. One more breath in. And then vinyasa, hands come down, foot comes down, chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Downward facing dog. Moving. Sounding, sighing. It's all part of this complete practice here. It's not just one thing, it's not just another. It's not just spiritual, it's not just physical. It's not just emotional, it's all of the things, all of the different bodies that we deal with. Inhale, shift the body forward to high plank, lower the knees, take the knees nice and wide, child's pose. Arms are still active. Watch those shoulders don't shrug up by your ears. That's it. Inhale, come forward, cow pose. Drop belly, lift the heart. Collarbones wide. Exhale, push. Do that again. Inhale. And exhale. Whew. How much mobility can you find for your spine? Thoracic. Cervical, lumbar, and then exhale, push it back. When you're ready, come forward, draw the knees underneath the hips, tuck your toes and walk your hands back. Woo, here we go again. For those of us that find this incredibly challenging, I am so included in that. Take your arms all the way up. And then exhale, take the hands over to the left, drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Inhale, come forward. Step the right foot forward. And breathe. Breathe into the top of that left thigh. Drag that right heel back. And then reach the hands down. Let the little index fingers escape. Kali Mudra. That's it. Suck the navel to the spine. Lift the heart a little higher. That's it. Take one more breath in. And then let the hands escape. Hands come down to the floor. Slide the right foot back to plank. Take a breath in. Chaturanga Dandasana. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Go back. And breathe. That's it. Where are you at now? How different do you feel? What is going on in your mind? Has the monkey mind settled? And have you found your way into a rhythm of breath, of asana? Take the breath in through the nose. Sigh it out, let it go. When you're ready, right leg up and back, inhale. Step the right foot through, come all the way up into your crescent warrior. That's it. And then find your warrior one plus that left foot down. Take a look at your left foot. And then walk that left foot forward, straighten out that right leg. Draw that right hip back, left hip forward, arms still reach. Grab a hold of the hands, index finger out, arms right up by the ears. Take a breath in, and then exhale, start to hinge at the hips. Navel pulls in. That right leg, maybe a little micro bend, but keep drawing that right kneecap in and up. Take one more breath in, and then exhale. Bring the hands all the way down toward the floor. Index finger reaches out in front of that right big toe. If you need to, step that left foot forward for a little bit more balance. Do that. And then release your bind, fingertips down. Pull that right foot up towards your face, please. Drawing right hip back. Oh, hello, right hip flexor. Right hamstrings, right IT band. And then bend into that right knee. Lift that left foot all the way up for standing splits. Forehead comes down towards that right shin. That's it. Bend into that left knee. Keep the left hand as it is. Reach that right hand up to greet that left foot. If you've got the foot, try to draw that left knee up a little bit higher. Oh, stay. One more inhale. And then exhale, release the foot. Bring that left knee behind your right. Come all the way down to the floor and find a twist. Right hand comes back behind you. Get really tall through the spine. Navel pulls in, find that twist. Delicious twist. One more inhale. And when you're ready, come back forward. Hands come back down to the floor. Push back into that right leg. Come right back up into your standing split. That's it. Take one more breath in. Keep the right hand as it is. Reach back with the left hand. See if you can grab a hold of it with your left hand. Push that left hand into the foot into the hand. Breathing. Take one more breath. And then exhale slowly to release it. Bring that left foot beside the right. Take your feet a little bit wider, maybe as wide as your mat. Grab a hold of opposite elbows. And give yourself a little dangle here. That's it. Navel pulls in, tailbone reaches up toward the sky. Give yourself a little bounce. That's it. And then when you're ready, fingertips down to the floor, heel to the feet back in. Lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, hopper, step back. Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha, downward facing. Find some breath here. And then inhale, we'll take the left leg up and back. And then we'll step the left foot through and come all the way up into your crescent warrior. Reaching both arms high. Find your hand bind, Kali Mudra, and then drop your right heel down. Take a look, and then step that right foot forward. That's it. Draw that left kneecap in and up, drawing left hip back, right hip forward. Take a breath in, and then start to hinge. Navel pulls in the whole way. Keeping the arms right by the ears if you can. Take one more breath in, and then exhale all the way down. The legs are there to support you. Index fingers reaching in front of that left big toe. What is your truth now? Take one more breath. And then exhale to release it. Fingers press into the earth. Draw the left toes up towards your face. Breathing into the back of that left leg. Whew. One more breath. Then release your left foot, bend into your left knee, and reach the right leg all the way up. Keep your right hand as it is. We're finding first opposite hand to that right foot. Push the foot into the hand into the foot. Try to take that right knee up a little bit higher. Oh. Take one more big inhale. And then exhale to release it. Both hands come down, bend into your left leg. Right knee tucks behind your left heel. And then we find the twist to the left. So the right elbow crosses over the left knee. Push into both sitting bones. Notice if that left sitting bone is reaching up off the floor. Try to draw it down towards the earth. One more breath in. On your next inhale, come forward, plant both palms, and then take yourself all the way back up into your standing split. Whew. Bend into the right knee. Keep the left hand as it is. Reach back and see if you can grab a hold of the right foot with the right hand. How different does this feel? Maybe the hip opens a little bit more, so enjoy it. Where's your truth? Take one more breath. Exhale slowly to release it. Both hands down. Step the right foot beside the left. Take your feet nice and wide. Grab a hold of the opposite elbow than you just took. Find that little sway. Whew. Release the elbows, find squat. So your feet are already set up for you here. Bringing the elbows to the inside of the legs, lifting the heart up into your thumbs. Gaze out in front. Soften your eyebrows, soften your jaw. One more breath in, pushing arms to leg, legs to arms. And then release the hands down to the floor and start to walk your feet in. Lift your knees up nice and high. Get them right up into your triceps if you can. Right up into your armpits. Make that little shelf and find your way into Bakasana. Crow pose, lifting the heels up into the bum. If you fall out, come right back up in. Stay here for 2 more breaths. Then you will either hop or step back and find your last vinyasa. And find your way back into your last downward facing. Stay here for 3 full breaths. Inhale for 1. Inhale for 2. Inhale for 3. When you're ready, bend your knees, look forward, and hop to a squat. Feet as wide as the mat. Come on down. Push the arms into the legs into the arms. Stay here for 3. For 2. And on the 1, come all the way down onto your bums. Woo. Take your knees up, and then take your way into boat pose. And you can either release the hands off the legs, float the palms up, heart lifts, low belly draws in. And for the love of God, try to find a smile. That's it. Take one more breath in. Come into your low boat, Ardha Chandra, or Ardha Navasana. And then come all the way down to the floor. Whew. Palms lift up. Shake up those hips. Slide the right foot in, left foot in, right in front of your sitting bones. And find your way into bridge pose. Lift your hips up. Stretch out the front of those thighs. Maybe the hands come underneath you, or maybe you're grabbing a hold of the sides of the mat. Push into the heels, push into the feet, the big toes, the little toes, all the toes in the between. Lengthen through your tail, lift your head, lift your heart up into your chin a little bit more. And then exhale, slowly release. Woo! Windshield wiper the knees a little side to side. And find your way into happy baby. Always a sign that we're coming to an end here. Happy baby. Grab a hold of the big toes. You can always straighten up the legs. The sun is coming out. Yay. And rock a little side to side here. Bend into your knees if that feels good. Bend into one leg, bend into the other leg. And then release your legs. Open your arms into a full T. Shimmy the hips to the left. Let the knees fold over to the right. Right hand comes to rest on the left thigh. You may wrap that left leg around your right for a deeper twist. Open up the heart. Even if it's feeling tight today, open it up anyway. Let the truth in. Let your words out. Back to center on the inhale. Switch sides. So either cross your right leg over your left or just let the right leg rest on top of the left. It's to be revealed here. Where can you let off just a little bit? Where can you find more grace and more compassion? And make yourself the priority. Start with you. Take care of you first. Let's take one more breath. And then inhale back to center. Find your way into Shavasana. Walk the legs out nice and wide. Shoulders roll away from the ears. Lengthen your tailbone. Sometimes I like to pick up my low back, scoot the tail towards the front of the mat, and then walk the legs out again. And then let it all go. All of the effort, let it go. Close your eyes, let your eyes get heavy. And there's a good chance that you have an extra moment, extra time to stay here today. If that is you, stay exactly as you are. But if you want to come out of Shavasana, wiggle fingers and toes. Lock the legs together, reach the arms up and over the head, give yourself a full body stretch. And then bend into your knees and roll to your right side. Make a little pillow with your right arm. One simple word, thank you. Thank you. And push yourself back up to a comfortable seat. Facing the front of the mat.
to the heart, palm to palm, when we bow into ourselves. Thanking each other for showing up to the mat. Bring the hands to the forehead, please. The thumb knuckles right into your third eye. And take a nice little bow. Bowing yourself into yourself and to one another. Namaste, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you for showing up. Another week is done. I am unsure if I'm going to do this again next week. I think I might need to take a week off. I'll wait it out and see what kind of response I get from that. And if I get this holy no, don't take time off, then I might come back for it all, for the Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It seems to me that with the good weather, people are dropping out and finding other things to do, and that's cool. So have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy it. Stay safe. And hopefully I get to see you all really soon. Stay in touch. Sending love. Namaste. Thank you, thank you. Namaste.